In 1965, Grace's mother was the most beautiful and sophisticated woman I had ever seen. And I wanted to be just like her. Okay, so I needed a little help. Of course, being 12, it never occurred to me that for a woman like Tatty, getting older was the last thing you'd want.
Are you having a nice birthday, Tatty?
Well, let's just call it a nice day and not dwell on the birth part. But there are no two other girls I would rather spend this day with. Yoo-hoo, Tatty! Oh, dear God, it's Kiki.
Kiki Channing, Tatty's mother. Age unknown. Loud, brash, and on those brief occasions when she blew into town, a tornado that could send Tatty heading for the cellar.
See, Tatty, I told you she would remember.
Remember what?
Somebody's birthday.
Well, of course I remember. Here, Gracie. I was going to leave this for you when I died. Wrong birthday, Kiki. Well, I knew that. I just wanted to give it to her while I was thinking about it. Now, I have your present right here, birthday girl.
That woman could think on her feet. You had to give her that.
Your favorite perfume.
Oh, well, this is your favorite perfume.
Mine's Chanel. Oh, silly me. I picked up the wrong bottle. I'll mail you one from home when I get there next week.
To stay for a week. Why?
Well, to spend time with my family, of course.
What happened? Did your house burn down?
We're having it painted. Happy now?
I didn't know what was going on, but I couldn't stop watching. Kind of like a car accident. Then it got worse.
Excuse me, I hope I'm not interrupting, but I've been staring at you from across the room.
Well, how sweet. Well, if I had noticed you, I would have been staring right back.
I'm Ronnie Cunningham.
Tatty McKee.
I thought it was you, but it's been at least, what, 15 years?
15 years?
You used to babysit me.
Really?
Boy, when I was 8, did I have a crush on you. Well, just wanted to say hello, Mrs. McKee. Ladies?
Don't even think about it.
Sour cream. I could live in it.
The next morning, I'd gone from lobster at the club to blintzes in the kitchen. Not as sophisticated, but at least I didn't need a bib. Oh, well.
Hey, Ma, look. There's a coupon for a free ballroom dancing lesson here.
Oh, let me see it.
Ballroom dancing? What do we have here? The new Ginger Rogers?
Might be nice to get some exercise. I used to be quite a figure skater in Kiev.
Sounds like fun. Pesci, you picked up all the fishing magazines in the living room.
You asked, I did it.
I don't believe this.
What?
The cleaner shrunk my skirt.
I think I remember how to do this. Okay. All zipped up. There you go. Look, now what's the matter?
Nothing. I just can't breathe. No big deal.
Well, it's just a little tight. Put on something else.
Put on something else? What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying I'm getting fat?
Did I say that? You were all here. Did I say that?
You didn't have to say it, David. I can see it on your face.
Oh, so now you read faces.
Hey, Evie, you know what'll take that weight off? Ballroom dancing.
Evie, you're not getting fatter. You look wonderful.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm thinking. It's an old skirt.
Exactly. Besides, at your age, what's a pound or two? It's normal.
What's that supposed to mean?
What are you getting excited about? Sit, have a blintz.
Sit, have a blintz? Great, Mom. That's why I can't put on the skirt in the first place.
So don't sit, don't have a blintz. Okay, you go out, run a mile.
Look,
No one's putting on pounds. The cleaner shrunk the skirt. It happens. End of story.
Okay, first Taddy had gone ballistic about her age. And now my mother was flipping out because she couldn't zip up a zipper. End of story? No, unfortunately, it was just the beginning.
Sugar?
Excuse me?
Would you like some sugar?
Yes, 2 lumps, please. And milk.
Where's Shirley? That's not Shirley.
She's at a funeral. This one's a temp. Okay, boys. Back to work. Go on now. Shoot. Shoot. Maureen, you look a little chilly. Here, put this on.
While my mother was trying to cover up the help, Taddy decided to reveal a bit more of herself.
Well, what is all this?
A little present to myself.
From myself.
Well, when you say little, you mean little.
You don't approve?
Well, it is a tad on the short side, don't you think?
I have lovely legs. Why shouldn't I show them?
Well, I just wonder if it's appropriate.
Appropriate for what? A woman of my age? Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh, sweetheart, there's no reason to be defensive.
I'm not defensive. I like it. I look good in it, and I'm going to wear it.
Fine, wear it.
I will. And I'm going to wear this, and this, and... What?
The scoop. Don't you think a turtleneck's more attractive?
Oh!
Tonight on the XYZ on ABC Family. It's Seventh Heaven, Au Pair with Gregory Harrison, then Whose Line Is It Anyway? And in between, get an XYZ minute at the top of every hour.
My Aunt Marie never had to open a cookbook in her life. What a cook. But tonight, she did ask Olive Garden what goes into their new chicken castellina. I'm shocked. They take all these wonderful ingredients like fresh mushrooms and sun-dried tomatoes, then saute them with chicken in a creamy sauce they make with wine and smoked cheese. You get all the salad and breadsticks you want, too, for just $8.95. In fact, my Uncle Joe liked it so much, he opened something he never opens either. Olive Garden. When you're here, your family.
It's the power of the sun. In liquid form. The Power Pack Days from Sunny D.
Unleash the power of the sun!
That's the break. And we're back in 3, 2, 1.
Today in local news.
Get your break going with the light, crispy, chocolatey taste of a Kit Kat.
You went to the JCPenney home sale for a coffee maker, but then you got the fluffy towels and the luxurious setting, which gave you something even better, a new home. Save on every room. It's all inside. JCPenney.
Andy Anderson from Composure Magazine.
A simple assignment.
How to lose a guy in 10 days. Doing everything girls do wrong in relationships.
That was supposed to last 10 days.
My boyfriend is so bad.
You outside!
Take him out.
Is turning into something.
I love Fern. You let it die.
Oh, it's sleeping. That could last a lifetime.
All's fair in love and war.
True. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Rated PG-13. Special sneak preview Saturday. Check local listings.
8 families believe their lives are funny enough to be a sitcom. You'll meet another one Monday. America, meet the Lucas sisters. Here's the XYZ on them. These gorgeous twins escaped snowy Minnesota to make it big in Tinseltown. Both want a career on camera. Both are vegetarians. Both are riding the self-help bandwagon, and both always know what the other is thinking. Can these Minnesota twins team up to win this series? Meet the Lucas twins in an all-new My Life as a Sitcom. Monday at 8, 7 Central on the XYZ on ABC Family.
Delicious. You've done it again.
That's it? That's what you're eating?
I'm really not that hungry.
But you've been on your feet all day. You have to have some sustenance.
Mom, please, I'm fine. Can we just talk about something else?
So your mother is taking a lesson in ballroom dancing tonight.
Really, Ma? That's wonderful. I'm sure you're going to have a great time.
I hope so. Huh?
And Grace's grandmother's in town.
Uh-huh.
Her name's Kiki.
Kiki, what is she, a poodle?
It was like trying to have a conversation with Bugs Bunny.
Enough of the moans already. It's just food, for God's sake.
A very irritable Bugs Bunny. And at the McKees, Tattie's mood wasn't much better.
I said I'm not hungry. Fine. There's a Dr. Norquist on the phone returning your call.
Norquist, why do I know that name?
Why is she calling a doctor? Is she sick?
Well, she was fine this afternoon, and your dinner is getting cold. Now, would you come on? Lindquist is the gynecologist, and Rehnquist is the dermatologist. So who is Norquist?
Guess what? I've just scheduled my first facelift.
That's why I know that name.
Something smells good. Come on, let's eat.
Now, you know Dr. Kipper's very good, too. Tiny hands.
In the morning, Grandma Ida couldn't stop talking about her dance class. But my mother's thoughts were elsewhere.
You know, that instructor last night was very good, but we didn't have enough men. I had to dance with a woman, Lurleen. Her breath was like 3-day-old borscht.
This coffee's taking forever. Why is this coffee taking forever?
Why? Because you're watching it, that's why.
Morning.
Yes, you are going to take a dancing lesson with me tonight.
No, I'm not.
We need men, and you have to get out more.
I get out.
Really? What are you doing tonight?
Hunting for night crawlers.
That's it? You're coming with me.
Good morning.
Morning.
Eggs or waffles?
Eggs.
Me too.
If I'm dancing, I need both.
I'm just having grapefruit.
Grapefruit is not food. It's juice you eat with a spoon.
If he hasn't this gone far enough, you got to eat.
What? I'm eating. I'm just going on a little diet, that's all.
Diet? Up until this moment, the word diet had never been uttered in my house.
3 pounds and I'm done.
Effie, this is crazy.
No, what's crazy is I can't fit into my own skirt. That's crazy.
What do women want? You want to be that stick girl from England?
Twiggy.
Twiggy, Iggy. She's all skin and a bone. Such a few pounds. What is it to be ashamed of? I'm proud of it. This is your brother Larry, and this is you, and this is Heshy. Now, I'm going to make some eggs, I'm going to make some waffles, and I'm going to make a big batch of latkes.
It's funny the things we pick up from our parents. Was I fat? Did Grace need a facelift?
Cook your bit, Angel, honey, and bring me some strong black coffee. Bless you.
Like daughter, like mama.
Kiki, what's a facelift?
Well, I personally have only had the tiniest little bit of work done. But in the full facelift, the doctor actually cuts away all that excess sagging skin, and he literally pulls the face back.
That sounds awful.
Oh, it is. I mean, the pain, you're bruised for months. But in the end, you just look years younger. Unless, of course, you got a butcher and he just scars you for life.
Kiki, you have to tell Taddy not to do it.
Oh, sweetheart, you'll be fine. Besides, she never listens to me anyway.
First it was grapefruit, then it was carrots, now it's pineapple?
I read about it in a magazine. The acid does something to the calories.
So you could have brisket, but you're eating acid. Nice, hmm?
At least it's quieter than the carrots.
May I be excused? I have to go to Grace's for a project.
You've hardly eaten anything.
I'm not that hungry.
What do you mean you're not that hungry? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
I just had a big lunch. That's all. Okay.
You don't eat, she doesn't eat. I don't know why I'm cooking.
I'll eat it.
You think because you eat that, you won't have to go to dancing class? Is that it? You're coming.
I decided to go for the whole package. Upper lids, lower lids, neck, forehead. I just can't decide whether to shave a little off the end of my nose.
Well, you're unconscious anyway. You might as well get your money's worth.
What if you get a butcher and he cuts off your whole nose?
Oh, Gracie. Dr. Norquist isn't a butcher. He did your Auntie Fran.
About 10 years too late.
That's true, but then again, Fran didn't have much to start with.
It's not funny. You could get hurt, and then you might end up in the hospital. And then I might not see you for months, and even when I did, I might not even recognize you.
Gracie!
But I guess that doesn't matter, as long as you look good for some jerk like Ronnie Cunningham.
Where on earth does she come up with these ideas?
It's beyond me.
Intimacy. If you watch The Last Resort, you know that David and Jen have their issues.
We would just have sex, and he really wouldn't even care that I wasn't into it.
It's just not a priority for her anymore.
Now here's the XYZ on what you didn't see.
How would you feel when someone says they love you, but says they really don't care for the act of sex?
That would be difficult to swallow.
Will they make it or break it? See what happens on The Last Resort, Monday at 8:30, 7:30 Central on the XYZ on ABC Family.
It's
the power of the sun in liquid form. The power-packed taste of Sunny D.
Subway's changed my life. I've got more energy, and I need it with a wife at home. Now there's plenty to take care of. I have a yard to keep, things to build. I work up quite an appetite. Now Subway has low-fat sauces, like honey mustard on turkey. I love the new me.
I was 12 years old, and I lost my sight. You can do anything if you're not afraid. But I trained my body and my senses to their fullest. I was the boy without fear. Daredevil.
Remember me?
On February 14th, you can dare. Take the ride. Daredevil. I'll get some air. Rated PG-13. Some material may be inappropriate for children under 13. February 14th, only in theaters.
That's why Geico's here 24 hours a day, every day. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Conceive in less time with accurate daily readings of your personal fertility. Clear Plan Fertility Monitor. There's no better plan.
Capital News 9. Local news, weather, traffic, and sports. Your 24-hour local news channel that fits your schedule. Now you can stop waiting for local news. At Capital News 9, we're always on, ready for you. Capital News 9 is more than news and weather whenever you want it. Check out the Capital News 9 Business Update for the latest business news of the day. We'll have reports on local stocks of interest and how they did after the final bell on Wall Street. The Capital News 9 Business Update is brought to you in part by your upstate Ford dealer. No limits.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. I'm happy again.
Want over 200 channels with crystal clear reception even when it rains? You can't get that from satellite.
I'm singing and dancing in
Time Warner Cable. Now anything's possible.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, whirl 2, 3, hold 2, 3, dip 2. I lost my head, forget the dip.
I like to dip.
By all means, dip away. You two are doing very well.
Oh, we are a very gifted family.
Love the hat.
You know, Ma, this is fun.
I'm so glad you're enjoying it. But I need to take a little rest now.
Now? I'm just getting warmed up.
You see that girl over there? She is so sad. She's been sitting alone all night long.
I don't know her.
But you'll ask, then you'll know her. Come on. Go. Please, go. Come on, come on.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm Heshi.
I'm Helen.
Would you care to dance?
Okay.
Grace has locked herself in her room. That child is a complete mystery to me.
Well, I'm not surprised. You were always a complete mystery to me.
Well, of course I was. You never spent more than 5 minutes with me.
Well, that's a surprise. Whenever we were together, all you ever did was argue with me.
Because all you did was criticize me.
You see, there you're doing it again. You're arguing. You are so obstinate.
And there you go again criticizing.
I'm getting a headache.
Me too.
Hi, Mrs. McKee. Mrs. McKee's mother.
Taddy, honey, call me Taddy. Mrs. McKee sounds so formal.
You can call me Kiki. Mrs. McKee's mother sounds so stupid.
And I suddenly felt so mature, like we were girlfriends. Me and Kiki and...
Taddy, is Grace home? We have a project for school.
Honey, I have a project for you. She's locked herself in her room. Why don't you see if you can talk some sense into her?
I'll try, Taddy.
Now, where were we?
Pointlessly raking over the past.
Grace, it's Hannah. I thought that maybe I could get in here.
And then Grace poured out her heart to me, how afraid her mother was of getting older and the dreaded, scary facelift. And I told her about my mother and her fear of gaining weight, and we wondered, if this was what being a grown-up woman was, why would any girl want to become one?
Emma Grace McKee, enough of this foolishness. It's time for you to eat.
I could eat.
What do you care? You've got the goodness of Reese's peanut butter and milk chocolate. Get lost in a Reese's.
Check out specially marked king-size Reese's to win extreme gear and other stuff instantly. 1 in 10 wins. Gear up, get lost.
No way.
Never seen an angel with wings?
No.
Ever heard of 1-800-COLLECT?
Who hasn't? When you want to call collect, dial 1-800-COLLECT.
Braun and bread. I like that. 1-800-COLLECT. Save $1 or $2.
All-natural Capri Sun Fruit Punch. It's liquid cool.
Gentlemen, KFC is something unique and exciting. Hot wings.
Hot and crispy outside, tender inside. Hot wings only from KFC. Get 8 for only $2.99 or 20 for just $7.49.
I smell hot wings.
Smoking marijuana impairs your judgment. It's more harmful than we all thought.
Hey, Fred.
Hey, Nancy. Can I help you find anything?
No, I'm good. Hi, Sue. Hi. Sure you got enough room in that car?
She's got everything she needs to cook a homemade meal, including the chicken.
Mommy, can I sit in her car?
Introducing Betty Crocker Complete Meals. All the best ingredients like flaky biscuits, steaming vegetables, creamy sauces, even juicy chunks of chicken in one box, ready to bake in 5 minutes.
Do you have a hand with this?
Yeah, I do. Thanks.
New Betty Crocker Complete Meals. Make every day homemade.
Effie.
David, it's not what it looks like. Oh, God, David, what am I going to do? I hate this diet. And I hate myself because I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm eating matzah. I don't even like matzah.
Effie, you don't have to diet. You're perfect.
But, David, I've gained 3 pounds since we've moved here. 3 pounds in 6 months. By the time Hannah graduates, I'll be a Zeppelin.
Effie, stop it. You're a beautiful woman.
Oh, well, sure. You say that now. But I am getting older, David. And I'm going to get even heavier.
I'm getting older, and I'm going to get heavier, too.
No, you won't.
You're right. I'm not. Effie, I will always see you as you were the first day we met. And if you ever doubt that you're beautiful, all you have to do is look in my eyes and see what I see. Now, why don't we warm up that brisket? And maybe add a little candlelight and a glass of wine.
Okay. But I couldn't possibly eat a bite. I'm stuffed.
You know, you're very good at this.
Thank you. You are too. Yeah, I don't get much of a chance to practice being as tall as I am.
Sure.
Yeah, most guys don't like it, I guess.
Huh. Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, I think tall is nice.
You gotta understand something about your mama, honey. When she had her coming out party, she was the girl of the year. Well, actually, she was the girl of many years. The newspapers called her the most beautiful debutante there ever was in Ashmore. And the first time your daddy brought her home to meet the family, this house was filled with hundreds of people. Senators, the governor, I even believe Lana Turner was in attendance. And when Taddy walked in the door, everything just stopped.
What happened?
Your mama happened, honey. She took everybody's breath away.
But she's still beautiful. I think she's prettier than anybody in the movies.
You know that, and I know that. But she looks in the mirror every day, and she thinks she sees a fine line here and a line there. And suddenly, she's not that young debutante anymore. She can't see how beautiful she still is.
Why would she want to do something that could hurt her? If anything was to ever happen to Taddy, I'd just die.
Cookie? I need some more ice. Oh, Gracie, I'm glad you're still here. You know, I've been thinking, and I've decided that now might not be the right time to pay a visit to Dr. Norquist.
You mean it?
Mm-hmm. I caught a little glimpse of myself in the mirror, and I think I'm looking pretty good. Besides, it's not time to do something as drastic as surgery when you have bone structure of the McKee girls. So, I'm going to wait a few years. Maybe till I'm closer to 30.
And at that moment, Taddy looked more beautiful than I'd ever seen her. And when I got home that night, so did my mother. Years later, when I'd catch myself obsessing over a wrinkle or a pound, I'd think back to those two beautiful women and wonder why sometimes it's so hard to see ourselves clearly, and how it always helps if we look through the eyes of someone who loves us.
What if, in fact, she is the one I'm meant to be with?
We would be honored if you would cater our humble wedding.
Really? She's not the one. Her fiancé, who is, by definition, the one, makes me, at best, the two.
I can just hold
The One, an ABC Family original movie, premieres Sunday, February 9th at 8, 7 Central.